I know it's coming in soon. Jesus shit! Oh, how's it going, guys and girls? This is Jason from Jason's House of Fun and Video Games. And what am I doing, you're asking? I ask myself the same thing every day. So, what I've been doing pretty recently is visiting the thrift store, the local thrift store, a Goodwill. And I've been finding all kinds of crazy things there. Not anything, unfortunately, in regards to video games, which is kind of what I'm looking for. Maybe find a holy grail or something. But, yeah, no luck on that front. Got some cool movies. Picked up this magician-looking hand puppet dude. Yeah. And, I'm not very proficient when it comes to puppeteering, if that's even a word. But, still, $5, pretty cool stuff. And that thing you just heard before is this little thing. Probably work better if I did that, huh? So, this right here is called the scanner. You can listen to all kinds of stuff that goes on, like police, fire, maybe some government stuff we probably shouldn't hear. And for those of you who have no idea exactly how this works, it's pretty simple. Plug it into any outlet. It's got a little antenna right here. Pop it on and hope for the best. And what I have it is this goes back and forth through 10 different channels, and it hopefully will pick up on something. But because of the area where my house is, it doesn't always work out so well. And usually I hear a lot of this. We have some. No, we don't have shit. That's not why I have you here. That's just the bonus stuff. This. And what is that? Almost 8 months ago, a picture that I put up basically saying that I wanted to have a coming soon thing for a new video was based on this arcade 1-up. And it's for Galaga and Galaxian. Because I couldn't have been more happy to get it last December. Yeah, I know. We're a little late, but regardless, I've been keeping this box for almost a year. And now it's finally time to say good night and goodbye. So, here it is. This is what we've all been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the size. It's a little bigger than the actual arcade itself. But regardless, let's get into it, shall we? Alright, back to it. So, this is something I built well over almost a year ago. It was the first arcade machine, quote unquote, that I ever built, and I think it's still pretty cool. Reason being, as you can see, like it's pointed out in many other videos in regards to these machines from Arcade 1-up, I do not get paid by them to do this, but when I see a good product, I certainly like to put the word out there, as many others have joined. So, first thing I like to say is the size is great. No complaints there. And take a look at this. So if I really wanted to move this around, I could do it pretty much to anywhere. Decent back. These things aren't extremely difficult to put together. It does take a little while. Some people it takes 45 minutes, an hour. It took me about 2 hours. And I like to point out one of the biggest things obviously is the side art. And granted it's not going to be the exact copy of the original. which I'm sure a lot of people were a little disappointed in, but still pretty cool, right? Not too shabby. So what else can I say about this machine before we get into some gameplay? Well, I do like all the different designs on it. The one thing I will say about this particular model, it could have been mine, I've seen a few things online that have led to me to believe that this might be an issue throughout the series of these Arcade 1 machines. This right here. Simply what that is me wiping this down from dust and some debris that got on it. I mean, nothing serious, but I did want to clean it up for the video. Yeah, that kind of happened. So, yeah, I think I got another spot somewhere around here. Yeah, I got another one right here. So, I mean, not a big major thing. As you can see, the screen is still fine. Hey. Let's get into the controls. So, decent. I'm not going to say the best. When I move this thing around a lot, the thing I notice that happens a lot, if you can hear that and see that, the ball will come undone, and it kind of distracts you and drives me insane. But, I mean, I've gotten used to it. I figured out ways to kind of do one of these, tighten it up real quick, and then keep playing. In this kind of game, you can't really be distracted, especially if you're going for high scores. As far as these buttons go, mind you, this is almost a year's worth of being used. They still work pretty good. Alright, so before we give this thing a try, show you what this Arcade 1 machine is all about, I'd like to put out the discretionary note. I'm not the super best at these games. I try, I do decent. I'm no million-point player though, but I've almost gotten 100,000. That's my goal. Can we do this today? Alright, without further ado, let's get started. Hold on a minute. We don't want to play in the light. That's silly. Let's play in the dark. Turn that volume up. Yeah! Fire! Alright. Let's go! Pressure's on, baby! Alright. So as you can see, even after a year, this controller works pretty well. Oh, that was a little too close. Oh wow, that's embarrassing. Well, that sucked. Alright. A little embarrassing, but you get the gist of what the video is about. The machine. Like I said, the controls are still very responsive, other than the thing that I said about the... Holy crap. I think I'm going to need a do-over. Talking and doing this at the same time is very difficult. Shouldn't I have learned this in the Friday the 13th video? So my high score is 92,670. My score there was 7,040. Clearly, we need a retry. Let's begin. Now the reason why I'm leaving one of those there, those blue guys, I'll show you in a quick sec. No, never mind. Misfire. Boom. There we go. Got the groove going. Can we do this? Alright, not doing too shabby now. But then they start falling from the sky and things get a lot more interesting. And I got stuck in a corner. Don't ever stay in corners too long. You have to constantly be moving. And the reason why I let my ship get captured is I'm going to roll the dice, and if I can actually do it, I can get 2 ships at the same time. And that is the game. And boom. Now, we've got double the shots. Alright. Alright, let's go to Galaxian. Sound effects are certainly a lot better in this one, I think. But again, very difficult. I'm not as accurate with this one as I am with the Galaga. And I already shit the bed. It's pretty embarrassing, but you know what? We're still having fun. Need to try a few good games to get into it, but you know what? I like to just do things off impulse. So we didn't have time to practice. So I wanted to show you my true, without trying, without getting prepared for the challenge, actual gameplay. If I don't get past the first level, I'll be pretty upset. This isn't going so well. Like I said, I am not that good in this game. I'm much better in Galaga. It's what I'm more familiar with. I wasn't very familiar with this game other than this machine, so I've seen gameplay of it. I've never actually played it except on this machine. Accuracy in this game is a hell of a lot more important, I think, than it is in Galaga. Which means less talk, more shoot. And you can only shoot 1 at a time as opposed to 3. Oh, sorry, 2, like in Galaga. That certainly makes it a lot more difficult. Can I do this? That's the question. I told you, you stay in those corners, they will come to you. You gotta stick and move, stick and move. Oh! I don't care if I die. That was pretty slick. Wow. Listen to those sounds. The sounds are certainly much better. You're done. Alright. On to the next level, I think. Doesn't even tell you levels. It just says, get ready for some more pain. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh! Another save. And that is game. Alright. So, in closing, did I do really good today? Not really. For a high score of 92,000, let's not lie or pull teeth here. I kind of shit the bed. And my Galaxian high score, not really there. But regardless, I have to tell you, even after having this for almost a year, I'm still having fun with it. And other than this little thing that likes to come undone every once in a while, it doesn't do that. I just did that for show. Other than that, it's still a good machine. I thought I unplugged this thing. Why is it still going off?
Oh, boys! I'm back!
Oh, shit.